this video, you're gonna see a bunch of players fight it out in a battle royale, but this is gonna be unlike any battle royale you've ever seen before. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. We have like no time. Where did everyone go? While everyone seemed to have different strategies in mind, the one thing in common was absolutely nobody was sticking around the spawn area. Everyone gathered all their tools ASAP because we only have 5 minutes until the first fight. Medcat, Tempest, and Business seem to be wandering around with their tools.
You're just gonna try and find a cave,
carefully navigating the jungle biome in their own time. However, Sotrix and Retro meant business. No, not that business. These guys were in it to win the whole thing, and they were not messing around. Well, I got a fish. That's all I need. I've won the game. While most people were saying,
this is a horrible spawn.
Zombie quickly realized something that nobody else did. It's actually smarter to ditch the jungle biome, and that's exactly what she did.
They're all getting acquire hardware. I don't know how.
This intuition would lead Zombie to be able to get a lot more gear than everyone else who was still in the jungle biome. Now, while some of these players were getting geared extremely quickly and playing extremely intelligently, okay, give me door, I need to breathe. Naturally, that wouldn't be a terrible strategy, but you don't really need coal to smelt things when... Wait, I forgot! It auto smelts. Everything auto smelts. Coal's useless. While I was struggling to figure out how my own event worked, Apollo and Sotrix were both heading for a cave, but it so happens they were heading for the same cave. With these being two of the most competitive players in the event, this could be very interesting. On the other hand, some of the players were having a bit more of a difficult time even finding a cave.
Yeah, we're not even gonna have iron, bro. Like, this is cooked. Alright, we got some basic stuff.
Meanwhile, it seems Retro got very confused as to what this event is even supposed to be, and he started terraforming an entire mountain. I do remember, Sotrix and Retro were talking a lot of smack. They were pretty confident, I will say. On the other hand, Tempest was looking a little less confident.
Ooh, here is a good cave. This might be good. I cannot reach that.
Apollo was getting a lot of iron from this cave, but if he could clear that out, he could get full iron armor, or he could make a lot of hoppers. However, that wouldn't be possible if there were to be someone else entering the cave, and there's Sotrix mining into the cave from above, actually digging down exactly to where Apollo is. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. There's no way. From fall damage, I now retract my earlier statement. Apollo had that entire cave to himself. I mean, Sotrix could still win the whole thing, being a very strong player.
I don't know how people are getting suited up, bro.
Well, suiting up was exactly what Zombie was doing. She had pretty much all the iron in the world, and we haven't even gotten to the first fight. With half of the time gone in the first mining phase, players like Retro and Apollo were on the move. They seem to have acquired all the tools that they needed for the first fight, but I'm sure that they're going to try and get as much as they can to get a competitive edge. Expectedly, Retro has advanced his strategy beyond terraforming that wall, or at least I hope so. On the other hand, it seems that despite having all that iron from that cave, Apollo wasn't all that geared. Maybe he really was making a ton of hoppers, who knows. However, Apollo is a notorious PvP player when it comes to 1.20 especially, so he was still a huge threat. But even then, how far can you really go with nothing to your name? Actually, how does he have nothing? Despite jumping off a cliff in Minecraft, Sotrix was still very determined. Speedrunning basic resources all over again, crafting tools and weapons, and searching for the stuff. Sotrix was no quitter. At this point, there was extremely little time left, and Retro seemed to only have some stone tools. All this time, and he still had nothing? Wait a second, what was he even doing all this time? If we go back, he was terraforming that wall around halfway through the event, but what was he doing before that? It seemed he dug down and was just sitting there? He was AFK for like a good minute of the event. Well, it seems like he's really far behind. Retro had a secret plan that would give him a very questionable edge over the opponents in this event.
15 seconds. Wonderful.
And with only 10 seconds left before the fight, everyone was grabbing everything they could before getting warped back to middle. Me this. Okay, one last cow and PvP.
Okay, the armor that I got out of the nether portal might actually... How does he have full iron?
Bro, what the hell is that? Zombie has full iron?
That is insane, dude. Okay, he's definitely winning to everybody, bro.
The way this works is players are randomly selected by a Bardist, and if you lose, you're gone. God damn, two extremely good players right off the bat. That's insane. After re-gearing from nothing, I don't think Sotrix was about to lose this one. Honestly, this could go either way. Well, that's insane, actually. Sotrix is completely gone. That was one of the better competitors in this tournament. I was kind of scared of Sotrix in this event. I guess I'm up next. I need Apollo maybe, or Medcat. They look the most undergeared, so I'm hoping for one of them. My weapon isn't even good. I have like no gear. And they might even just be better than me. I can't lose in round 1 of my own event. Oh, business? Ooh, interesting. Stay back. We gotta play this safe. Well, that was easy. With only 4 players left, it was really a question of who is gonna get zombie. Medcat versus zombie, that's so unlucky. I feel so bad. Oh, that wasn't even fair. And now we're in the final fight, and it looks like a straightforward outgeared fight. Tempest is clearly outgearing Apollo. This is not even fair. He just stole the stuff! There's no way. All that time and Apollo had armor. That's actually really funny, and honestly kind of expected from Apollo, but that's crazy. I honestly thought Tempest was gonna kill Apollo. That would have been good for me. With the first fight over with and half the players eliminated, Retro, Apollo, Zombie, and I were on the move. Okay, so Retro and I are way less geared, and we only have 5 minutes to match the gear that Apollo and Zombie have. This isn't good. In the meantime, however, Apollo and Zombie had the same 5 minutes to get whatever they needed to get further ahead. Retro, however, was not letting this time period go to waste. As we saw earlier, he was sweeping the loot of other people's fights, but what else did he have under his sleeve? Under sleeve? Up his sleeve? Whichever one. Retro was definitely relying on more underhanded strategies to get the win, and that's only going to increase from here. So I'm kind of cooked. Maybe this time I'll actually get some iron. With all her gear already acquired, Zombie seemed to be going on a speedrunning mission now. Because what is she doing in a village? Ooh, okay, we can get some gold here. This is gonna be good, so we could get a golden apple maybe. I think this should be enough, and that'll be really effective in the next fight, or I could save it for the final fight if I can. That would be really good, if I even make it to the final fight, I'm gonna be honest. That is up for debate. Apollo, on the other hand, was digging into a mine shaft, which would mean that he would actually come across something that would be quite game-changing for him. Okay, I actually got myself pretty much everything I need. I just need to get this iron for an axe, and I'm kind of set, but I don't know what everyone else has, so I'm probably behind now, but I'm matching what everyone had last fight, so I'll take it. Okay, Apollo is insanely stacked. This guy got cobwebs from the mine shaft, which is really overpowered, and now, oh, that's not good. Apollo got diamonds. I don't like the sound of that. Retro, on the other hand, was probably a little bit less worried about Apollo's diamonds because he was gonna make that work for him in a matter of minutes. Oh, I wanted to get copper before PvP started. Now how am I gonna make, wait, what? Actually, what uses copper in this game? Is there anything that uses copper in this game? No matter what happens, everyone left is scary, so this should be interesting. Apollo and Zombie, ooh, this is great, because in my opinion at least, they're the top 2 PvPers here. Zombie is better, but there's no way she wins, because Apollo outgears her. And that also means that I'll outgear Retro, which means that I should have the next fight, hopefully. As long as he doesn't have anything hidden, because I saw he had an iron sword. So if he has an iron sword, we're good. We should be able to win against Retro. And I don't remember seeing any diamond achievement from Retro. With only one of them moving on to the finals, they won't be taking this fight lightly. Well, we're in the semifinals, which, wait, hold on. I saw that. Retro just stole the loot. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Did he get a polished diamond sword? That's not fair. Are we fighting against a, hello? Hello? That's supposed to be zombie stuff. Bro, you just put on the iron pants. Okay, you know what? We're fighting, I guess. That's dumb. I don't think I can win this. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yikes. Okay, let me leave. I can try and heal, but I'm dead here. He has a diamond sword straight. He has a polished diamond sword. That's so fair. That's so fair. That's totally, yup, fair. Now with the finals on the line, it was crunch time to lock in and get resources. It's just Retro and Zombie left, which means this is for all the marbles. And with that, they have 5 minutes to get as much as they possibly get. Are you kidding me? Absolutely nothing? They got literally nothing in that time. Okay, well, I guess it's time for the final fight. Damn, that was close. She almost died.